2-1. Now we not only did we not have power, but we also didn't have any memory. He's whipped behind the use that for, isn't he?
Well done, Aaron.
It's
You've been driving yourself this week. So everything we filmed has been on?
Yeah, everything's right. Okay, so where do we get to?
You got to before we start talking about the race.
Okay, so what was good?
Yeah,
the weather was good.
The weather was good.
That's got nothing to do with the ACC. The racing was quite good, but we did have a heavy track. Considering
well, we'll talk about the track in a second.
It was pretty. There was something wet about it.
Okay.
Do you know what it was?
No, well,
it probably wasn't that wet, but the riders rode it like it was wet.
It comes back to, I reckon, Mark's theory. He talks about weights, they might not have the effect, but if you think they have the effect, they are having the effect. So I think the jockeys affected themselves into a wet track.
There was two races that were truly run on Saturday. The Doncaster was fast run, and the TJ Smith was solidly run, and the rest of them were walking
races.
Yes,
and from those two races, even the first though, Mark, even 1:49 when they're getting wide, it's about 1:04.5. That's a dead track time. I think what you found is that there's a lot of length to the grass, so there was a little bit of moisture from Bobby Grimberg's mates coming to the Jews on the track on the Saturday.
What?
There were Jews.
Heavy Jews.
There were heavy Jew on the track. So they came.
Bobby Grimberg.
Yeah, well, because he's a Jewish man.
Well, you're saying Jews.
Yeah,
DEWS.
He's just a funny sort of guy.
Bob won't like it.
Bob doesn't mind that. No, that's
he's okay. He takes that in good use.
That's all. That's fine. But yeah, so that's probably going to hold a little bit of the moisture in. But it was long. I think it was long grass. I think it was a lot of overreaction.
Yeah, and look, and mostly they're running an extra 15 metres.
Yeah.
Because they're running out in lane 8.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. It seemed like.
But okay then.
I saw something in the day about 5 lengths. Anything I could put down, it looked like it might be a superior wet tracker.
Well, but it's a tough track. I think that's what it became because the grass was so long.
Yeah, but also Randwick's got a rise, and there's something about the rise that creates a bit of weirdness.
Yeah,
about racing.
well,
it's an X factor.
I think that was the day. It was weird.
Factor.
It was that's right. He was on X Factor, wasn't he? Was he an X Factor judge? There you go.
Yeah, he was.
You say it best when you say nothing at all.
On 3 phone books.
the old barber shop play. When you're a kid, you get the box. Up you go. All right. So what are you saying about the track? I mean, I know a lot has been spoken about. The jockeys were coming back all the time, saying this track is worse than that. Tommy Berry, I know, said it was worse than the 7.
Yeah, but the jockeys always say that.
That's right, exactly. Well, put it this way. Hugh Bowman came back and said about Vanbrugh, I didn't handle the track. What about the fact the horse is back pulling? I know it pulled up lane, but I think that's happened afterwards. The fact that it's back pulling its head off in a slowly run race, and then they go, and then you lose touch of it. And I know Hugh rode Winks beautifully and all that, but that was disgraceful on Vanbrugh.
But there was a fast run race, Winks. Like, if you sit back there, like horses are settling.
Yeah.
She didn't travel that well, I thought. But,
No.
But in the Derby, they have absolutely crawled. How would you feel if you owned Tarzino? Would you look at C. Newitt's ride there and go, you freaking wombat, what are you doing there?
What was he doing there?
Like, he was
pulling
a
wide
bit to get back to 1 out, 1 back.
Yeah.
Instead of just sliding forward.
Yeah. No.
Man, like they look, that's one of the reasons those days throw up those sorts of results, because no one knows what's going on.
And when you talk about the heavy track racing, it did look like it was that old jump and keep your horse's head up because we're running through such a heavy track. That's what it appeared like early?
Yeah.
It was just hold, gather, because we've got this massive shifting surface. Hence, it became wet track racing because the jockeys believed it was wet track racing.
That's exactly right. And can you believe? I realised there wasn't a lot of speed on paper in the country championship, but you get 16 of those horses racing for 400,000.
It's on.
It wasn't on.
It wasn't on.
Yeah, but
they looked.
I'm saying it should have been on.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It's madness.
It is madness.
And I have to say that race was everything that's good about racing. In that year, there was a whale in the bay. Clearly innocent, wasn't supposed to be there. He had bar plates on.
He was lame.
He was 6 to 4.
The stablemate was scratched.
He was 6
he
to
must
4
be
on
as sick
Friday.
as him. Now he's $7.
He's just got to start. He's just hoping.
Yeah. So how can you possibly back it? Plus he paraded like a skunk.
Throw that in. Throw that into the mix too, Mark.
It's how did he win?
Yeah. Well,
because he's a city class horse and the other country horses.
And back to the
he's actually he's got a turn of foot.
Yeah.
He's clearly a good horse.
Clearly innocent, but he's clearly guilty. Now, days gone by, Glenn, that would have been a huge demonstration. But, I mean, one, in the favour of demonstrations at Randwick, no one knows where they come back in anyway. And two, if you do, you can't get to it.
And then when you start yelling, everyone looks at you and goes, look at this weirdo. Because no one's a gambler anymore. They're party goers, 18 years and over.
Yeah, I just think it's great. They're clearly
Even if I go down to some 13-year-old kid booing.
Yeah.
If you're a 13-year-old kid out there and you want to get out there and do some booing.
Yeah, come out with us. We'll
won't
find
get
your
much
box.
of a chance.
We'll go and borrow Rhoda Keating's box.
I did just destroy single-handedly Joe Mariro's Sydney camp host. He does not come back because of me. I tell him that he rides winners because he rides against trannies and blah blah.
No, Team Queen's going to blow up at that.
Oh well, it's just a joke. Team Queen, she can blow up. It's a joke. Like, you know, he'll never be sent again, Joe Mariro.
No.
I've got rid of him. I've been working on being Preble.
You're working on Preble.
I've been working on Preble now. And Brown just turns up.
He just turns up. He just knows when he's walking past. He's going, oh no, here we go.
Well, he knows he's coming back here one day, so well, get
But
used
what
to it.
about C. Newitt? Like he's ridden the favourite in the in the Gold Slipper.
Back to life.
He went well.
The favourite in the Derby.
Went well there.
It's been a big couple of weeks.
I think John Walder in the Pro Bet Alive chat room said, I wouldn't want to be on Craig Newitt on a favourite if it was Farlap in a Lightning Ridge maiden.
Oh, it's very funny. It's so delicious, the whole game.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately, it gets distracted by the stuff that we. I know. I mean, I suppose we are in control of what we speak about. But when you spent the day there, and the one thing that I take away from the course, and probably you, is the frustrations of it. And it's not, oh, how great was that racing?
If you're going to make a souffle, don't use rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Get the grouse ingredients.
G. Pollock.
There it is.
Pearl of the year.
But I'm just saying, you get all the grouse ingredients and make a beautiful souffle. Don't get like the caged ones from that are fucking 2 days out of date.
Yeah, no.
Oh mate, they'll do. They don't smell much good, but I'll whip them up.
I'll put them in the oven and they'll be sweet.
It's no good.
It's no good.
And I've got to say one last thing. You'll quite like this. Just prior to walking in there at Randwick, I don't know. It comes from Anzac Parade. As you walk in, there's like a bus lane which is like a kilometre long, and it's like 8 cars wide, and there's another spot, and it's just all blocked off because it's for the buses later on after the races, which I kind of understand. But the buses later on, I counted 2 taking public and 6 taking back to the casino.
Yeah.
So they actually had casino stands there before the races with girls dressed up like girls at the airport, hostesses, handing out tickets.
I know, but they all had Max sitting on some sort of like they were all kitted
up. It's all close in. Why shouldn't this be a drop-off area? Breeze, way to park.
Yeah.
Like,
kiss and ride.
A kiss and drop would be great, right?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. What did I say to the casino? People walk in. Oh, do you have any buses from the casino to the track of the morning?
No.
And they went,
No, God no.
No.
It's frightening, isn't it, that you've got a major sponsor and it doesn't seem that there's. You'd think you just get out the front.
Any buses from in town at 10 in the morning to bring him here, and then you can bring him back?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, we'd never do that.
Major things, you get involved with them, and all their high rollers have a proper betting area for their high rollers to come to Randwick. Bet.
They want to get people from the races and not let them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to bring them too.
No.
They want to be sharing the spoils.
No.
That's unbelievable. I don't know what the association is. And people think people like me, I ask me questions, everything's going to blow up. Like, look at the HAC security are on the road, on the footpath, not letting you cross the road. Don't press the button that's been pressed. And they go, get back. They tell you what to do.
No, exactly.
I'm off the racecourse ground.
Everyone wants to be told what to do now.
I'm off the racecourse ground.
I think isn't there something like this?
I'm on the footpath.
50 metres within licensed premises or something like that.
A girl on a horse cannot tell me what to do.
No, she tried.
If I'm being a legal person, I'm trying to press the button.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Move over there. I don't think so, love. Then the horse starts backing up on you. I'm going, please, another 3 feet. Just break a foot.
Oh no, that'd be great. Just get ready to fit your helmet, Clint.
Actually, before I tap right out, I'm going to go the under-horse carriage and try and get $500,000 for Puntersshow participants. It's just a bank for everybody.
Yeah, why not? Back to the racing, we mentioned the Doncaster, obviously. Happy Clapper, Glenn, you said off air, it'll win next year's Doncaster, and can confirm after speaking to Michael Thomas that it will be running against Winks on Saturday in the Queen. Oh, what a good setup.
Well,
back up 1,600 metres, 2,000 metres, fourth up. Home track.
I thought she had a gutbuster Wings. So it's fascinating. It's
I think every week.
but it has actually presented a fascinating situation for her backing up.
So she's $1.50 in early markets. Now,
But
what
I mean,
price are you going to put next to her next week, do you think? 5 to 4 or 4 to 5? You're not going to be $1.50.
Look, I don't know, but there's no opposition.
That's the
There's
problem.
no
There is no
Happy
opposition.
Guy's second pick, isn't he?
Like
Criterion.
Haraki, and
John O'Shea and Gwendolyn.
well, that's the beauty. I was never in favour of putting the pen through them routine. I've never been like
The
that.
Stewie Davidson.
Right, but honestly, like Group 1,
No,
you can just put the pen through blue horses.
no one got more in John O'Shea's ear than presenting Old North for the Derby a month out. John, this horse will win the Derby.
Yeah.
And then he said to me, oh no, what about Tarzino? What about Tarzino? Well, Tarzino got beaten 55 and a half lengths, John. That's what about Tarzino. I'm not saying Old North would have won, but it should have been
didn't
a race.
run in the
Mitigate should have
Derby.
been with it too.
They're not worried about Tarzino.
Yeah.
And they said it wouldn't get the 2400, according to James. Well, first of all, he's a jockey, so he'd be an idiot. Second of all, you can't win a Derby at the time in the box.
No.
You shouldn't worry about one horse.
Especially when it's Tarzino. It's not.
I still remember the days of Tommy Berry at Moonee Valley on a Friday night talking about how he hoped he could run second.
Second to Black Caviar,
was in the
yeah.
race. He was on a 40,
But I mean,
which I really quite liked. He said, I hope I can run second. I would have just, if I owned that horse, I would have stormed in the steward's room. And when they were parading, I would have grabbed little Tommy, I tossed him straight off,
Yeah.
and put Joe Maria on. Joey Maria would have done that.
He would have been fine.
But they're not allowed. Why jockeys make comments about, we can't do this. Jockeys are jockeys.
Yep.
They're the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
They're good at riding horses.
They're good athletes.
But again, as I say, raise the minimum weight 20 kilos, and we've been saying about this, and we saw Tommy, who I suppose we've pointed out a few.
Is there anyone more blessed than Tommy?
Well, is there anyone more blessed than jockeys? I mean,
There's no one more blessed.
I was having a drink at the Donny on Saturday night there, had about 400 drinks, and Adam Horan was there. He was, and he's frustrated. He's frustrated.
Riding a Kembla that day.
He's a Kembla man at the moment. He's just so frustrated. He's such a talented rider. Blah blah blah. I said, do you realise you're a better rider than Tommy Berry? And he goes, I know I am. I said, all you've got to do is hang in there. The wheels of this game change. At the moment, Tommy's up here. He's a good little rider. But how does he win so many Group 1s?
Yeah.
It just does my head in.
Right place, right time. It's
Right place, right time.
serendipity of the.
And I said that to Adam. I said, you've got to hang in there and hang tough because things change. Adam Horrocks is a better young rider than the young Huey Bowden. Huey at the same age as the Guru.
as you said, Guy Walter told you he had to spark up.
What did you say?
What did you say one day? He said, fuck me, when Huey came to town, Guy Walter told him he had to be more enthusiastic.
But Adam's a better rider than Huey at the same age.
Not enthusiastic,
Huey's just
more vibrant or
Huey's
something.
now become almost
Yeah,
legendary.
well, I know there's some weird rides about the place, particularly at Warwick Farm last Monday. H. Bowman.
Anyway, we'll come back to Derby Day. Okay, well, we talk about Huey, which was always going to be the case if you're looking at it from probably our perspective and from the negative prism rather than the positive prism. The two rides that he entered, I mentioned Vanbrugh, but good standing. What was that?
Yeah, but see, once again, it's it's a heavy track. I can't commit myself here.
I'm a length in front.
I jump a length in front. They walk in the race, but I'm going to sit there 5 deep and then rush up on the turn to give the winner a card up.
It was just awful.
When Yankee Rose ran away like that, I had to go. I went and sat in the toilet and I just covered my ears and I just was just tapping out in the toilet by myself. How did we
That could have different connotations, Glenn.
Look, place getters in the slipper used to
They do go well, I know they do.
But only four of the last 10 sires before Saturday were won by slipper runners.
Oh, well, no, it was better than that.
Well, but slipper winners don't run it anymore for starters.
Unless they're trained by Gray. And even last year she didn't make it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just anyway.
Anyway, Hugh's riding good
Look,
standing.
no.
Well,
Yankee Rose won like that because Telperion got hopelessly held up. Huey destroyed his horse. What else is there in the race?
And Rose back on the inside, but
back on the
DF,
inside.
which is not good enough.
Yeah.
2 runs at home at Rosehill. It was just an empty race. And have a look at who's moseying home for fourth. Anthony Cummings out of the
Kembla race.
the fast lane at Kembla, the conveyor belt, the super fast conveyor belt at Kembla.
Yeah.
You know,
So let's just put the size to bed.
I think I've just realised something. With the way that we're going with our promoting and everything, like Dickie might be a man ahead of his time. The Golden Slipper is just a lead up to the Randwick Carnival. Dickie's got it. In 3 years' time, when the Golden Slipper is worth, where the Golden Slipper is worth 250,000, the size worth 15 million. We'll just say Dickie knew it.
So when Terse won the Triple Crown, right? So the slipper was worth 2 million. The size was worth 200,000. 1/10 of the slipper. Wow. Now it's worth 5 to 2 of the slipper. It's worth 28.57%.
And about to be turning it around.
But it's a championships race as well.
Just quickly talking about prize money and things. If anyone out there, whoever makes these decisions at the country championships for real battling countries, can tell me how the first prize is $250,000, but the trophies are $126,000.
You mentioned this last year, and it still remains disgusting.
It's bigger this year, isn't it?
Wasn't
it about 80,000 last year?
I ripped it out of my race book. I was so disgusted. Here, look, I got it here. I ripped it out of my race book. Here, I got my glasses ready. What race is that? Probably the wrong race.
Country Championships final. First 200,000 and
first 200,000.
And 57,500 owners trophy, and 28,500 jockeys and trainers trophy. So that's
let me just give you an example. The trainer of that gets $20,000 commission and gets a $28,000 trophy.
Yeah.
You might be starving.
Yeah.
So the kids can suck on the fake rubies.
Okay. So
who gets
the trophy's worth that much, but how do you sell it for that much?
How does the jockey get a $28,000 trophy?
Yeah.
Can anyone explain to me the trophies?
No, it's wrong.
No.
Now, the idea of the country championships is to get people, to get the country people involved in whatever it is, blah blah blah. Wouldn't it be? Oh, change battery. Okay. All right.